Hello everyone and welcome back to my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Let's Play. I apologize for the really long break in videos. First my controller stopped working, then my microphone stopped working, and then a little personal info on me. I am 6 months pregnant, and then pregnancy life just got too complicated and there just wasn't time for recording. But today is a good day, so we shall do some video game playing today. Anyway, we arrived in Zora's domain in the last video, and now we are going to do some little things around here and some side stuff in Lake Hylia before we head off to the next little dungeon. So, we're going to come up this way and talk to this guy here. I have just enough money to play. And we're going to play his diving game. The nice thing about this is at least he throws rupees and you get your money back. So it's not awful that I only have 1 rupee left. And so the goal for this game is you want to pick up all of the rupees within this time. It's not a complicated game. A good piece of advice would be if you can kind of swoop down and pick up more than one. That's a good idea. That time I got none, which is phenomenal. Yeah, it's not really that hard. Just go down and up. 2 more. You can see there's a little shadow underneath you. That's your shadow. So if you are having a difficult time, you can just line up your shadow with the rupee and dive straight down. You can also move a little under the water by moving the analog stick, and you'll kind of glide through the water. And now we get to walk back up. And he will give us something pretty cool. Where's the ramp? There it is. I like the music here. It's very calming. Doo doo. And then it gets a lot quieter because you don't have the waterfall back here. And now we're going to talk to this guy again. What a graceful dive. Thank you, sir. This is a scale of our kind. With this, you can dive much deeper under the water. It looks like a fish scale, so I wonder if they just kind of scrape a piece off and say, "Here, Link, you can have this." But now, when we dive, we can. There's this suspicious little hole here. We just got a new item. I wonder what that means. We can now dive 6 meters, units, inches, feet. I don't know what the measurement is, but we can dive 6 of them now instead of the 3 or 4 we used to. And Navi spots something interesting. I don't know. What is that, Navi? I was hoping you'd tell me. Let's go down and figure it out. We got an empty bottle! It's actually not an empty bottle, though. There's something inside of it. Alright, and since we are here, I am going to do a couple little side things before continuing on with the main quest. There we go, that's the word I'm looking for. So first we're going to come and speak to this scarecrow, whose name is Banuru. That looks about right. Sure, we'll go with that. And if you pull out your Ocarina, then you can play a tune for him. I mentioned earlier on in the Let's Play that I have really bad memory. So if you're like me and have really bad memory, this is my song that I always play. It's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, as many times as it will fit. And then I know at least if I forget the song, it's just up, down. So it doesn't matter which one I push first, I will eventually get this song right. I'm sure you guys can come up with a lot cooler of songs. And I wish I could remember like some of the really cool songs from Majora's Mask, like the Elegy of Emptiness, or like some ones from Wind Waker, but I can't. I can't even remember the songs in this game, and I get a musical staff for them. So that's what we have. Our next stop is the fishing pond. When when I used to watch my dad play this game, this was like the one section that I was allowed to play in because they were like I couldn't do anything wrong in here. So my dad would just let me fish and wander in here because I couldn't screw up his game. So I have a lot of memories of this fishing pond. Yeah, here, that's a good observation, sir. I don't have a rumble pack. I am playing on an emulator on my computer, and the controller is not rumble pack compatible. Despite the fact that there's like a full-on little clip that you can push, it will not accept a rumble pack. Oh well. Life goes on. He basically just tells you how to fish. You throw out the line with B, reel it in with A if you want to reel it in fast. You can hold R and it will go faster. If you feel a hit, press A and pull back on the analog stick. Yes, I understand. Oh. If you want to speed through the entire conversation, just push B and it'll take you to Let's Fish. Good to know. Rules. Don't use sinking lures. Don't litter and walk quietly. Sounds good. So we're looking for the biggest fish. And from my memory, the biggest fish is out by this little, what would you call this? Branch or a stump or something? He's out this way. I assume it's a he. The fish is out this direction. So we're going to cast over here and just kind of see what we see. I think that's it right there. You know you want it. You know you want it. Come bite the lure. Do it. Do it. Please. I don't think you're the one I want, but we'll see. There's one specific fish that you want, and then there's a couple other that are like big fish, but they're not the biggest fish. Yeah, he's not it. 5 pounds. Nah. That's not the fish I want. I want a big fish. Nope. No. You can't actually like lock onto fish, which it really doesn't help, as you can see, because I just hucked it way the heck out there. I need to go a little closer. Is that you? I can't tell if that's him or not. I don't think so. We're gonna go forward a little bit more. Right there. Let's try that. With as much time as I've spent doing this fishing game, you'd think I would be pretty decent at it. No. I'm not. Although I will say, fishing in the N64 version is way easier than fishing in the 3DS version. They like ramped up the difficulty for that fishing game to the point where like you practically need to stand on that log over there and like almost in the water in order to catch the fish, because otherwise he'll just continually break your line. And I cannot line this up correctly, and it's really frustrating. Here, fishy, fishy. Here, fishy, fishy. I'm hoping... Oh, I think I scared him. Darn. Well, if you're like me and potentially scared the fish, then we will just have to wait around for him to come back. So we're just gonna wait. I will see you guys when I'm done waiting for the fish. So the fish has respawned in a sense, and he is back where he was. So we're gonna try this again, and hopefully not scare him. Yes! Alright, come on, fishy fishy. Get in my pocket. There we go. See, that fish is like the size of Link. That's the fish we're looking for. 10 pounds. Yes, I want to keep that thing. So, now that we have our giant fish, we are going to bring him back to the owner, fisherman. He's like scratching his armpit. Sir, why don't you get some deodorant or something? Weigh my fish, please. This fish is huge. I know. I'm the best fisher ever. And our reward is a piece of heart. Hooray. He won't let you keep the fishing rod, so in order to leave, you have to talk to him and tell him that you want to quit. And there's a little foreshadowing as to some things that happen later on in the game. We can come back here. So, now that we have done that, let's take a look at what was in our bottle. Huh. There's something already inside this bottle. It's a letter. Help me, I'm waiting for you inside Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. Rudo. P.S. Don't tell my dad. Okay, sure thing, princess. Your dad is just looking for you relentlessly, and I'm just supposed to not tell him where you are? That's gonna go over real nice. Anyway, now that we know where Rudo is, we can go do exactly what she told us not to do and tell her dad where she is. That's what any good friend would do, right? Is rat out their friend and be like, no, they're doing this when they said they were doing something different. It's okay. It's the only way to progress the game. There's nothing else we can do. So, make our way up the ramp one more time. Little legs go, 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 go. Can roll too. Rolling's faster to way of like transportation, but it's so annoying listening to be like, hiya! So, we're gonna open our bottle with the letter here. But I'm trying to, oh, do I have to talk to him first? Okay, hold on. Hello? Speak? Talk? Yes, I know. You're looking for your daughter. I know where she is. Here, you read it. Yes, she's inside his belly. It is definitely possible, sir. Oh man, Ganondorf's causing trouble again with the Zora deity. Yeah, of course you'll go find her. Yeah, you know, I guess so. Just send a kid to do a soldier's work. And now we get our next empty bottle. The epic scooch. If you're hungry, this is a good time to like go make yourself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, grab some chips, get a drink, make a bathroom run. Like, you got time. It's all good. Although I can kind of sympathize with this guy right now and being pregnant, in that it takes a long time to get up from sitting on the couch or moving in general. So on the one hand it's annoying, but on the other hand I sympathize a little bit with him. That was a sad realization. Anyway, on to Lord Jabu Jabu. But first, do you think some fish is just gonna open his mouth and say, yes, please, come inside my belly? No. We gotta find a way to get him to open his mouth. Now, you could come into the Zora General Store and buy yourself a nice little fresh fishy. But it's 200 rupees. Why is a fish so expensive? I mean, maybe because like they're part fish and they're like, no, it would be cannibalism to eat another fish. We can't make this cheap. People must pay extreme amounts of money for it. But still, like, that's expensive for a fish. Like, I can get sushi and not even pay that much money. Like, I could pay a lot less. Okay, fish, get in the bottle. Anyway, a way to get a free fish is to just come over here and scoop it up. Hooray, free fish! I really want sushi. That's like one of the first things I told my husband I want to go eat after the baby's born is sushi. It sounds so good. Anyway, so now that we have a fresh, delicious fish to give to the bigger fish, we're gonna go do that. This, like, Jabu Jabu makes me think of a goldfish I had once. I had, like, I'm pretty sure it was a koi fish, but it was like a massive goldfish. And it was not satisfied with its fish flakes. And it got so big that we wound up having to feed it guppies in order to sustain its appetite. Because it would try and eat, like, my Pleco, like, glass cleaner fish. He would try and eat him. And I'm like, stop eating my sucker fish, is what I used to call him. So we had to feed him guppies. And this guy right here reminds me of my goldfish who just ate all his friends. Anyway, so as much as we want, he will not open his mouth unless we give him the fish. And the fish is just like, please put me out of my misery and eat me. Okay. I want to know how that one little fish satisfies, like, this giant fish type whale thing. He's huge. Yeah. Before we had cool titles like the Deku Tree and Dodongo's Cavern. This one's like inside Jabu Jabu's belly. That's a creative name, guys. Anyway, we are going to end the episode here because I don't like ending episodes mid-dungeon because then I have to come back to the beginning and retrack everything, so I don't feel like doing that. And yeah, so in the next episode we will tackle inside Jabu Jabu's belly and figure out what happened to Princess Ruto and why this massive fish ate her. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!